Hello, my lovely, beautiful, amazing, wonderful, spectacular, super amazing 6th graders. Wow, that was lovely. So we have been talking about motion, we've been talking about speed, but now we are going to focus a little bit more on velocity. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret, and don't go telling everybody this, but you already know what velocity is. There, I said it. I don't need to teach you what velocity is because you already know what it is. So velocity is speed with direction. You already know it. You know what velocity is. It's speed with direction. So all you have to do is tack on direction with it. So speed is the rate of motion. So it's, what's the formula? Speed equals distance over time. Good, I heard you say it. I know you said it. Speed is distance over time. So whereas velocity, all you have to add is the direction onto that. So if I said, what's the velocity that your car is going? It's going 25 miles per hour north. There's your velocity. You said it. It's speed with a given direction. So you already know what it is. Speed with direction, velocity. There you go. You already know it. I didn't have to teach it to you because you already knew it. It's that easy. You just add in a direction to that. So speed is the rate of your motion. It's your distance over time. It's your miles per hour, your meters per second, kilometers per hour. And then your velocity, you're just adding your direction to that. So you guys already know that. But we're going to add another word into that today. So some of you got this paper. If you are cohort A or cohort B, you got this paper in class. If you are not, I posted this paper on Google Classroom. We are going to do this paper right now. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to walk you through some problems. I'm going to read through some problems, and you guys are going to do some problems by yourself. So let's get started on that. Grab your pencil or pull up the paper and kind of put it next to this video, and let's get started. All right, so number one, you guys can do this one because I just explained it. What's the difference between speed and velocity? Just explain that one. Pause the video, fill that out. You can do that, super simple. Number two, what is acceleration? So acceleration is a little different. So I'm going to tell you what acceleration is. So we talk about acceleration being how you kind of move faster. So acceleration is going to be the rate at which velocity changes. Okay, so it's the rate at which velocity changes. All right, number three. Says the car travels from A to B. So we're going to use this. Let me get these icons off the screen for you. There we go. We're going to use this chart up here. So it says the car travels from point B to C in 2.5 hours. What is the average velocity of the car during that part of the trip? Show your work. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my highlighter and I'm going to highlight from point B to C, just so we know how far we're going. So we're going from there to there, B to C. So my distance I'm traveling is 50 kilometers. My time is going to be 2.5 hours. And remember, we have that triangle that we use where speed is distance divided by time. And I'm going to use a different color. Okay. Speed is distance divided by time. So remember, when we find average velocity, all we have to do is find our speed and then tack on the direction. So find your speed. So we have to take our distance, which is 50 kilometers, divide that by 2.5 hours, and get your answer. Figure out what that is, and then add on your direction. Which direction are we going? We're going from B over to C. Use your compass that's right here. What direction are we going from B to C? We're going west. So once you figure out your speed, we would be going whatever it is, kilometers per hour west. And that's how you find average velocity. Number 4, the entire trip took 6 hours. What is the average velocity of the whole trip? So we're not just looking from one place to another. We're looking from A to B, from B to C, from C to D, from D to E. And then we ended there. So what was our entire trip? So our distance here what would we have to do there? We know our time is going to be 6 hours. How would we find our distance? Good, we have to add them all up. So it would have to be 10 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10. So we have to do 10 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10 gives us what? 10 plus 50 is 60, plus 20 is 80, plus 10 is 90. So we have to do our same formula because we don't have our speed. So speed equals distance divided by time. So we would have to do 90 divided by 6. And our speed would be something kilometers per hour. And again, think about what direction. We're not going to say we're going north, we're going west, we're going north, we're going west. What 2 words did I continue to say? We're going north, we're going west, we're going north, we're going west. I kept saying north and west, so we're going to push those together and say we went north, west. All right, guys, sorry about that. I had someone come in to ask me a question, so I had to pause real quick. And then I wanted to make a couple changes to these questions. So instead of finding average acceleration and deceleration of the car, I don't want you guys to do that. I want you to continue to practice with average velocity. So for number 5, I want you to scratch this out. And I want you to find the average velocity from point A to point C. So write that down, average velocity from point A to point C. And what that means is you're going from the start to point C. And then number 6, I want you to cross out again. And I want you to go from point C to point E. So from your ending, or from your point C to the end. So what that means is this point to the end. Okay? And I'm not going to do those ones for you because I did the top 2, and I want you to try and figure those ones out yourself. So take a minute, try and figure those out, and then I will post another video going over the answers, and we will work on this a little bit more. Next thing we're going to work on is graphing motion, so we'll work on graphing this stuff. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, I hope you guys have a great day. If you're watching this on Friday, I hope you have a great weekend. If you're watching this on Monday, I hope you have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.